mega dawn, the mega dawn, the mega dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, doing now with the sing Megadon.
Big Twin. Hey.
You got the project out.
What up?
Put the headphones on, Twin.
Welcome to Destroy Radio. Everything is handled by him.
That hat is fire.
Good looking, man. I got these hats.
R.I.P. Prodigy, man.
All day, son. You already know.
Pakistani twins up in here.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother? You good? Like
You been having me laugh since the last time I see you.
You good? Everything's good?
Yeah. New album out right now.
Good, and you're here with Skiz. Skiz has produced a bunch of useless music in the last couple of years.
Yes.
Cruise Control. You got the hat though.
I do.
It's a collector's item.
It is.
Skiz, you know, he what's up, man? You went from teaching at schools and then you kind of gave up on all that.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. I did do some teaching.
Yeah, we once in a while get back and talk about speaking
Teaching?
to the kids
Kids
once
used
in
to
a
be
while.
like, yo, I need some advice, man. I'm lying to the school and saying I'm hurt, but I'm really going on tour.
This happened 2 times. Thanks for blowing that up.
I need some advice. I never went to school, but I'm thinking
Wow.
So you guys got together and finally locked down a couple of songs. And when did you figure out, hey, maybe this is a full project?
Off the Skiz album, Cruise Control, I did a joint with Hush Kingpin. It was called Billy Ocean.
Right.
And that kind of stuck with us, you know what I mean? People started calling me Billy Ocean a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So,
because you're really British?
yeah, you know what I mean? So we just kind of went full throttle with it. We like, you know what, we're going to do something different than everybody else. Like all 80 samples and, you know, shit that people won't rhyme on. So we did it like that, you know. Produced by my man DJ Skiz.
Skiz is a good friend of mine. Me and him used to rollerblade together, holding hands.
We did. You're
on some
nice
thug
with the
shit.
rollerblades.
Yeah. But Twin, you know, it's really good to know. Did you feel that you were able as an artist to bring something different? Is that kind of the thought process?
For me, I ain't know how people was gonna take it. You know what I mean? Me and Skiz felt like it was hot, so we just threw it out in the world, and we getting a good response. You know what I mean? We got Chinky on there, we got Conway, we got Royal Flush, my man. We also got Fat Sean too.
Really good.
Yeah.
Skiz, how I feel for you, because you've worked with you know, you did the compilation album, and then I guess this is a different thing where you're more focused on one artist.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, but this is Twins. I've known Twin for a long time. We've done a lot of work in the past, and it was just kind of natural, organic. And the music, we just wanted to go with this kind of classy 80s sipping on Hennessy vibe.
Yeah.
White Henny on rocks.
It just has that. You know what I'm saying? It's
You
like-
drink? I've never seen you drink.
I don't drink very much.
So you're a phony? You're lying on this show right now?
No, I never said that. I was talking about the music.
Whitehead.
It's okay. Destroy says he does, and he does.
Let's play one of these amazing tracks from the 80s.
Shot in the backyard of Sabino's.
That's right.
What's good, babe?
That song right there. You know
I know.
about it? I told you.
I was there. Me and, you know, last time I seen you was me and P at your studio.
Oh yeah.
And you was like, yo,
Played
P,
it back then.
yo, check this beat out.
And I
was
played
like,
P the beat.
And I was like, hold
So it
on.
gets even crazier after that. Fat Sean wanted to buy it from Mass Appeal. Like Mass Appeal had the budget for it and all that. And I was like, damn, they use it. I mean, they might still use it, but
Yeah.
I just blew my own spot on the radio.
Hopefully
That's a
they
dope
will.
sample, man.
Word.
One of the greatest.
It's last night I had a meeting with one of the homies at Rock, and I was playing them some shit. I was like, yo, the new wave is the 80s samples, like turning them into boom bap shit.
Yeah.
Because like some, you know, Puff used to do it in the 90s,
Yes.
but make them more like shiny.
Shiny,
I'm
yeah.
talking about making them dirty.
Yeah.
So I think that's the flow right
Yeah, that's the flow right now. Get up on it.
Get up on it.
Take you to the 80s. Billy Ocean out right now. Queensbridge, stand up.
All right, so now you've been around the block and you've achieved some great things, and I also love your Instagram feed because sometimes it shows a lighter side of Twin, if you can say.
Yeah.
What are some things that you are comfortable with now as a rapper in this time frame that you wasn't when you first came into the game, and you've kind of accepted?
Dancing.
performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because performing before, back in the days, you know, we never practiced.
Yeah.
I didn't really take it serious.
Mhm.
We just bent with 100 dudes on stage.
Right.
Now I'm more focused. I really kind of be sober when I'm performing. I'm more focused on that. And plus, me picking beats. I felt like if I could make the beat shine, I will always shine. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for me, I kind of focus hard on my beats.
And there was, you know, you being associated with Infamous, and that's how a lot of us got to know Twin and pretty much the whole movement, which was pretty amazing. Was there you know, we as a human being, I was happy with the support that Sean P had got when he passed.
Yes.
And was
Rest
there,
in peace.
yeah, were there some things that you were like, wow, my man was really loved, even though you knew that already, because I know you've traveled and you've seen it, but I think after the fact you've seen some.
Yeah, because, you know, when you in a circle,
Yeah.
you kind of forget how popular he is, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I kind of, when it happened, you know, everybody was shocked, but the love we got was like amazing, you know what I'm saying? Like TMZ saying like there's the most response they got from anybody passing away. And you got Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and all of them. And
Right.
P kind of had more impact than they did.
Yeah.
So that really shocked me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
is there a difference between, you know, the streets and this industry? I know there is, but and I had seen you when I was out at the mural, when they not only when they first bombed it, when they were fixing it, and then the next day it you know it dealt with being defaced again, but you know, how did that feel amongst Prodigy's friends?
We, you know, it could have escalated and somebody could have really got hurt. You know what I'm saying? But thank God that we're a little older now. And we're like, you know what? Y'all can actually have that wall. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just a wall. Because if you really look at on the internet, P had murals across the whole world.
Which is beautiful.
So that really didn't bother me. You know what I mean? What bothered me was the person that did it. And I know him personally. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, still issues we got to take care of. You know what I mean?
But as an adult, were you able to have a conversation like, that's serious?
Of course, I got a chance to talk to everybody about it, except one person in jail. But you know, ignorant people. You know, some people. For me, I look at some people like they're slow. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like if y'all don't understand, that's the wrong thing to do.
There's no evolution
You're
in
slow.
their brain. You're just
You know
stuck
what I mean?
at a certain time.
I'm saying these days in time, a lot of people slow these days, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's in the water, but you know, people can't.
I think people just always been slow.
People.
Maybe I wasn't analyzing it hard enough. Cause right now I'm thinking I'm like a lot of people is slow. They don't get it.
But all you had to do in some scenarios, no matter how slow or how issue, you just had to live next door to somebody or come outside and hang in front of the store. And you didn't realize because that was my homie.
Exactly.
Until life, you start evolving, and they're like, how do I get to the city? I'm like, you don't know. It's, you know?
For real. I used to be like that, but you know, once I got out, thanks to having P, you know what I mean? Once I got out in the world, you know, and then you go back to the hood, you're like, I was like, was I like that? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they, you know, the hood, I was always rooting for the hood. Hopefully one day they can evolve and do better. You know
Now,
what I'm
Twin,
saying?
I gotta pop some shit real quick.
Yeah.
Because a couple weeks ago, I was bringing my daughter to eat over by Queensbridge, the new hotel, the nice restaurant, all that.
I seen you
And
there.
her mother's
I
like,
seen
you see me?
I watch everybody there's a snap.
Okay.
So I seen you show the bridge.
Oh, yeah,
And I was like, oh, he
yeah.
had that spot because I want to eat there too. I heard it's good.
Nah, it's amazing. So
I gotta go.
we're going over there, right? And, you know, her kid's mom's driving the car trying to park. I mean, not her kids, my kid's mom. And she's like, yo, we're going to park over here. I'm like, it was in the middle of QB. Like, I used to go to shout out to Biz. I used to go pick him up every day. I know about QB.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you know, at least from what I know of QB, I go, this ain't cool. Like, no matter where I go in the world, you don't just, like, sit in the middle of people's projects. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I'm saying that to her. She's like, chill out, blah, blah, blah. I'm from Queens. I'm like, yo, relax. So I'm trying to tell her, and I body myself. Right as I'm trying to tell her, we turned the corner, and there was about 6 kids looking like a frat house, bro. Chilling on the corner. I was like, you know what? New York's just changed, bro.
Yes. New York. It's not hard as it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yo, I had like sweaters wrapped around their waist.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
I'm
like
not
that.
making this shit up, bro.
And Queens, but see, y'all hear that?
What is going on out here?
What's going on, man?
It's like that.
What's going on?
For
Ain't
sure.
everybody doing
She's
trap
like, look at, they can be here, we can't park. I was like, enough
we
said.
good this part. We out there.
Back, like, when I used to go there, I was like, nah, fam, you don't even post up. Like,
I think after the World Trade Center happened, because you couldn't go to hoods before. Now you can go to any hood, it's all good.
Everything changed.
nah, but like, even now, I live across from Cooper in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I would never just go in the middle of projects and
Cooper
chill,
used to
though.
be crazy.
I
So.
think-
I would still, like,
it's-
I feel like that's someone's neighborhood. You don't go inside the middle of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess it's just changed, man. I don't know.
I gotta say something though. Like what I think is, if you're not involved in that life, you're pretty much safe everywhere. When you are involved in that life, static, you're not involved in that
And the
life.
stick-up kids are out there still,
I know,
motherfucker.
but what I'm saying is, if you're involved in that life, then there's certain neighborhoods that you really don't want to go to. But it's like if nobody knows you and you're just a pedestrian, you're kind of good.
Nah, yo,
I don't
babe.
agree with that.
If somebody rolled by with a girl, and she lived down the block, and I didn't know him, regardless if
I'm
whatever
saying
his
17
way.
in
Cats get
2017.
robbed in Bushwick every night
Oh, of
still.
course, of
But
course.
Bushwick is Queensbridge, same
I'm
shit.
sure there too. You know, you're gonna have the pedestrian days and you're gonna have the goon days.
Yeah,
It
there's
depends
squirrels and
what
old
it
people
is.
everywhere, man.
For real.
Yo, so how many tracks are on this?
It's 8 songs, you know what I mean? And
Why'd you keep it at 8 and then go for 10? I guess.
Because we kind of wanted to tease them with it.
Mhm.
Because we coming with a part 2. It's going to be Billy Ocean and Tina Marie over there in the corner.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to flip it
That's
on
a
them,
good one.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, part
play the
2,
song.
Billy Ocean, you know?
Do it.
Shout out to Royal Flush.
Yeah. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, son. I make good money on the net. You cut the middleman out. I mean, no labels, no distribution. You know that people get distribution.
Right.
None of that.
Right.
You know, unless you're going on a major label, but you know what I mean. But independent, you don't need nothing but yourself.
Do you feel there's some discipline loss in that easy to reach out to people? Like,
The only loss I say that we took is the streaming. That's bodying us.
yeah, I dig it.
Facts.
Body
I
and
was
us.
just she just asked me like, what's the best way to buy your album? And I said iTunes because that's an actual $10 purchase.
That's right.
Versus like
Then you get
stream-
7 of.
Yeah, you
Right,
get portion of.
but I would rather get $7 than 1/15 of a penny for a stream.
1/15.
That's what I'm trying to explain to the people
They're
that don't
killing us
understand.
right
like,
now.
So it's
you
what
know,
it is.
It's
There's
not
no-
even a penny for the play.
But you know,
You know?
for me to be on all the sites, I love it. You know what I mean?
Nah, me too. It's the future. You gotta
Yeah.
move with the future.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to work with it and how I can.
You should just use auto-tune. You'll start getting streams.
Never know. I don't know. I don't
Imagine
think.
his voice.
Yo, his voice
It won't
on
work.
Auto Tower.
It won't
It
work.
would like invert itself and you wouldn't be able to
One
hear
day
it.
I was in the studio playing. It sounds horrible.
You
Nah,
That shit
really
sound like
did
DJ
that?
Premier
Yeah.
shit.
I need that.
With Sid Rome's, we was fucking around. Horrible.
Wow.
I'm
Leave
gonna play
leave that to
throwback.
her, bro. Leave that to her.
Part 2 of this?
Yeah, part 2, Billy Ocean and Tina Marie, and I also got another album called Grimy Life. You know, first single with me and Prodigy. I got the video and everything and shit, so we coming.
That shit, man. Tell people where they can follow you guys. Are you trying to rap?
I can rap a little bit.
You don't want
That's like when Big Al went up and he was kind of tired, but then he killed it.
body.
So.
You want to rap?
He's
Rap.
rapping.
Let's rap.
That's why
Let's
she's
take it
here.
back to the days of 50 script, man.
Hey,
Twin.
Check it. POP, what up? Ta-da! Alright, let's see if I can get this together. Yeah. More focused than I ever been. I went through wars, had to get it in. Almost sprayed with the Mac 10, but the shit jammed. I start laughing. Old fashioned, that's why we still alive. I don't want to see my brother on the other side. Maybe one day, but not yet. I'm still going hard, chasing these checks. Who's next? You never know these days. My fan mom stuck in the PJs. But to stay to yourself, all about. Nah, I'm out of here, man. Shout out to Chinky, shout out
No
to
doubt.
Terminology, shout out to motherfucking what's her name, shout out to fucking DJ Skids, shout out, I fucked up. Go get Billy Ocean, it's out right now. Go get it right now!
Billy Ocean.
And don't forget, yo, go to my website, www.550X Big Twins to get your Prodigy Rest in Peace shirts. We got skateboards, you know, we got Big Twin shirts, you know, we got a bunch of stuff on there. So go there and support, man.
What's your social?
What up, y'all? DJ Static Select the show off. Shout out my man Donald Cole. He's been holding down the show for the last couple of years, doing that video work. Pay attention.
So I just want to let you guys know, there's a dude, Ronald, Donald, something like that. The guy's legit. The guy is always persistent, and he's always there.
Let me tell you one thing. Good dude, good head on his shoulders, very reliable, easy to work with.
Some people see these videos that go on the internet. Some go viral with rappers talking. This dude's there with a steady hand.
He's one hell of a videographer, and he's a really good photographer.
Tell him you need him in your life to make the sunshine. Why not?
This here's an anthem. Make the crowd shout like babies having tantrums. Mega the Phantom, no